Hey guys, it's Lojobo, and today I have a massive unboxing. So this is the biggest unboxing that I will have ever done. This is actually the most expensive order that I've placed on Rubik's Cube, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so these are all the puzzles that I got. I got this package from the cubicle.us, so let's just start looking at them one at a time. So the first one we're going to be looking at here is the Yuxin Little Magic 6x6. So the reason I got this isn't really for, I don't really actually solve bigger cubes. I mainly got this just to fill in my collection. If you see back here, I've got 2x2 through 7x7, but I'm missing 6x6. So I just really need to fill it in. And this cube was, for its price, I hear that it's pretty good. So I decided to go ahead and get one. So let's just see how it turns. It's a bit sandy. It's pretty smooth, and it's not the fastest. It feels maybe a bit dry. I could add some more lubricant in here to make it faster. But I mean, I'm not really the best judge for a bigger cube like this, and as I said earlier, I don't solve big cubes. But let's get right into the next puzzle. It would appear that I got another Yuxin Little Magic 6x6. I did not mean to do that. I only wanted one, but now I have two. That was, I don't know, I'll find something to do with this one, but same thing with the first one. Feels a bit dry, a bit sandy, but once again, can't say too much on it. Okay, next let's get right into this cube. So this is the Cube Styles 3x3x2. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting into this before I even say anything about it. So I've been needing to get some more cuboids for my collection, and so I decided that I'd just go ahead, buy some more cuboids, try to fill out my collection. Most of these cubes I've got are just to try to fill my collection a bit more. So then let's just get right into what I think about this 3x3x2 from Cube Styles. So first off, it's slightly has a sandy feeling to it. It's obviously dry. It's got a little bit of lube in it, but it could do for more, but I won't bother about that. I'm not going to be speed solving this or anything. For my needs, it just works just fine. It's got some pretty smooth turning to it. It's pretty high quality puzzle, it would seem, and it feels really solid. But then when you saw me messing around with earlier with it, okay, it's like it can almost make turns like this, not quite. I thought before I found it do turns like that, and I was surprised because you're going from odd to even, so I was wondering how that would work, but I guess it doesn't. So it's just your normal 3x3x2, only really got it to fill in the collection more, so not much to say about this. Okay, next let's get into this one. So this is the YJ Super Floppy Cube, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay. So once again, got this just to try to fill in my cuboids in my collection. So let's just get right into the turning of it. It's slightly slow, but this really doesn't matter on a puzzle like this. So it's just more for the actual collection. Once again, not going to be speed solving it or anything like that. It turns very smooth. It sometimes feels like it's clicking. I'm not sure if that's part of the mechanism or if pieces are just catching. Maybe you can hear it a bit. Yeah, so they're just like slight clicks They aren't bad. It's not annoying or anything. It's just a little interesting. I didn't expect that from this puzzle. And then since this is a super floppy cube, you could also have moves that are like this. So you don't have to complete the 180-degree turn. So it just adds a little more challenge than a normal 1x3x3 where you have to do turns like this only. So it's really not that challenging of a puzzle. I've solved them before, but I've just been needing to get one for my collection. Next cube is the X-Men Volt Square 1. So if I can get this open, I got this cube because my current Square 1 that I use is, I don't even know what the brand of it is. It's just this one. It's really trashy. Yeah, there's no corner cutting at all. It pops occasionally and it's just really annoying. So I decided that I would upgrade to the X-Men Volt, which I've heard nothing but positivity come from. So let's just see what it's like. So this is the X-Men Volt. Let's get into some turns. So it turns way smoother than my other one right out of the box. It still feels a bit dry. It could do lubing, but I can't really tell until I break it in some more. I personally don't need it to go that fast for my needs. I can't really solve Square 1 very fast at all. So it's not necessary, but I personally just like having a good array of speed cubes. Not much I can say on this due to my inexperience on Square 1s, but I think it's pretty solid cube. Turns smoothly, nice and fast. If you want to learn more, you can probably find somebody else's video on this cube because I really can't say much on it. Next up is the Shang-Shao Gigamorphix, or sorry, Megamorphix. Is this the Mega or is this Giga? One sec, So yeah, this is the Gigamorphix, I guess. Once again, I only got this puzzle to fill out my collection a bit more. I probably won't be using it too much, but it's more of just for me, it's more of just improving my collection size. It turns very smoothly. No scratchy, no sandy feeling at all like most of the other cubes so far. It's got nice fast turns to it. Let's see if I can get into a checkerboard pattern. That was not right at all. So there it is, the checkerboard pattern. Looks pretty chaotic. It turns really smooth. It's really nice. It's gonna be fun to solve. I mean, it's just like a 5x5, so I feel I should be able to solve it. Only difference is a couple of these. I mean, the centers have actual places they need to go because it's on the same center. You have different colors. So that seems like the only difficulty. And then I might run into some parity saying that like you could switch some centers out, but I'm not sure. We'll just have to see when we scramble it more, but that's about all I have to say about this cube. Next up is the Shang-Shao Gigamorphix. I thought I was opening this one previously, but I opened no, this is the Megamorphix. Last one was the Gigamorphix. My bad. Let's see if I can open this. Okay, so this one, it's quite stiff. It feels like it's really tight and like just overly tight. I might loosen it, but it might not require that since once again won't be speed solving this puzzle, but it's pretty tight, but feels really stable. I feel like it's not gonna pop on me. It feels like it could use a bit of lubricant, but it still works as is. I don't know, not much I can say about these cubes. No, mostly got them just to help my collection look more substantial. Next up is the Lei Fun Master Pyraminx, but it's a Professor Pyraminx, I thought. Might be the same thing. Okay, so here it is. It definitely has, are those ball bearings or is it just plastic? I don't know. It's got some clicking mechanism. It's pretty strong. This puzzle, it doesn't turn the best. It's kind of jumps around. The tips are really strong. All the pieces are just so small, it's hard to get just individual slices of it. But it's got really strong clicking mechanism. It's a slow puzzle. It really isn't that smooth. It like has sort of gets stuck in between turns a bit, and it's not that bad. It seems pretty stable. It's not like it's meant for speed solving. It's more of just a fun puzzle, a bigger Pyraminx just for whoever wants to take on that challenge or try to complete their collection more. So it's a pretty decent puzzle, I guess. It's not the best quality that you could feel. It feels slightly cheap, but then again, I did buy it for a pretty low price, so I can't be expecting amazing qualities from it. But I guess it's a pretty good puzzle. So these are all the puzzles that I ordered from the Cubicle, and they are of pretty good quality, mainly just to build up my collection more. But I say that they are great puzzles, good for a collection. But until next time, guys, this is Lojobo signing off.